Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, this is the last thing I'm going to do. It's kind of getting late. This is percent of whole word problems. Um, Basically, once you're able to set up an equation for a percent word problem, then you can use the calculator to actually solve it. So here is the form. You're always going to have an equal sign, and you're going to have a fraction on the left and a fraction on the right. 100 will always go on the bottom left because we are looking for a percent. Okay, now sometimes it's going to be a number up here, sometimes it's going to be a variable, the x variable. This is always going to be the is part, and this is always going to be of the total. So you always have to look to find the total, and that's going to go on the bottom right. And the is part is going to go on top. And the percent's going to go on top left. So let me just do this. So it says we got a group of friends working on a student film. They spent $949 on equipment, and that represented 73% of that total budget. So they're saying, what was the total budget? So this is what we're trying to find. We're trying to find the total budget. So we're going to make that X. So we're going to go equals and the percent. We got 73%. Remember, percent just means divided by 100. So this is going to be 73 over 100. That's what the 73% represents. Now, it says they spent $949. Now, that wasn't their total, but it was 73% of their total. So this is 949. That's the is part. That's what we spent. That's what we had. And then the of part is the budget. That's what we're looking for. So we're just going to make this an X. Now, basically, we're just solving for X. Now, what I recommend that you do is once you get your equation, just go ahead and graph it. So watch the left-hand side. The left-hand side, let me move this again. Left-hand side goes into F1. So it's going to be control divide 73 over 100. Press enter. And then we're going to do the right-hand side. Control divide 949 over X, and you press enter. There you go. Now, don't see the equation, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I don't see the intersection, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Press it here. All right, so I am going to go menu 64, 64. Going to start over here, and still don't see an answer, don't see an intersection. Didn't find it. So let me zoom out a little more. Menu 4. Okay, so that's pretty zoomed out. So I'm going to do menu 64. Let me try this again. I'm going to start here, go, and I still don't find an answer. Whoa, what happened? Am I not zoomed out enough? Let's see what we got here. Maybe I need to zoom out a little more. Let me see. Menu 4, zoom out, zoom out. Okay, if I don't find it now, something's wrong. So I'm going to go menu 64. I'm going to start here at 0, and I'm going to pull it all the way, and it still doesn't find it. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, I found it. 1,300. That's how much, that's what our budget was. Wow, I had to really zoom out for that one. So our answer for this is going to be 1,300. So let me click on this, type in 1,300, and let's go, submit it. That's the answer. Okay, let's do another one. Let's clear this stuff off of here, and let's start over. Okay, so now it says a group of friends were working on the student film. They had a total budget. I put the total in there, but I had a total budget of 700. They used 658 on their costumes. What percentage of their total budget did they spend? So keyword here, what percentage? So once you see that, you know it's going to be what, which is X, over percentage, which is 100. Okay, so we got that part. And the is part is what they spent on the costumes. So that was 658. And now we want to know what percent of the total budget, which was 700. So again, we can do F1, F2, and find where they intersect. So let's go to grab the calculator. Go here. I'm going to do menu 14. Then we press tab. We're going to have control divide X over 100. Press enter. And then we are going to go tab and we're going to do control divide 658 over 700. So we get that. And I'm going to go menu 64, start here, go left, and it says that that represents 94%. The costumes were 94%. So submit, press yes, and it says good. Okay, that's it. That's it. I am going to stop this and load it, upload.